This is Prisma Lopez-Marin here on 18 WJTS. We're here on Monday with the mayor here in Jasper with Mayor Terry Seitz. Hello, Mayor.
Good day, Prisma. How are you?
Thank you, Mayor. It is a good day. I'm great.
What a weekend in Jasper.
It has been really busy, and I noticed so many movement in terms of families, in terms of just everybody being involved in such a great day, and it did help that it was sunny.
Well, right. We had a Saturday that was beyond extraordinary in the fact that always every Saturday during the season we have the farmers market, which is taking place north of the train depot, and this past Saturday, we added our first ever Touch a Truck event, and to say it was successful really wouldn't be giving credit to where credit's due. It was phenomenally successful. I know the Jasper, for pure numbers, the Jasper Volunteer Fire Department had 300 little red helmets to give out, and they ran out long before the event was over. So my guess, there was somewhere approaching 400 children plus families that brought the children there. And we had a lot of adults too. We had kids saying, I would like to do this when I grow up, because they're seeing different trucks, and generally little boys, but that didn't preclude the little girls from enjoying it too. And it's certainly in today's society, anything's possible, and we welcome. Actually, it's almost been a recruiting tool. We also had a chance in Touch a Truck not only to kind of entertain, but our staff that was there, we could actually show again how well we take care of what we utilize the taxpayers' money to buy and to purchase and to utilize. The equipment was clean, and you know what? It wasn't cleaned up just for that day. We take great maintenance of what we have, even like the city hall that we're in now too. It's just wonderful. So the day was great. I want to do a shout out to all the department leaders who brought in equipment and worked the event. Special shout out to Personnel Safety Loss Control Director Cale Canese, who ran the event for us. And again, we couldn't ask for more, and I don't know of any reason we wouldn't be doing a 2017 one, but we have a department leader meeting coming up next week, and we'll clarify that and make sure that we didn't miss anything. But ultimately, it was just a great day, and followed that by a sold-out Spirit of Jasper train excursion. We have those regularly, but that was also going that day, and the Unroofed concert series that Rojack and DuBois County Visitors Center presents, as well as having the Arts Center used by the community theater program to put on a play this week and next weekend is just wonderful again of the community aspects that we have here in Jasper.
There was a lot of definitely activities, and not just in the morning, but it was just throughout the day, as you said. And one of the things about Touch a Truck, I was there, I spoke with several families, and they were very hopeful that this would continue on.
Well, thank you. I know of no reason that it wouldn't, so let's just plan on it and we'll make it work. That's the best way to do that.
Now, Mayor, can you tell us why it's important to have these types of community events?
Well, ultimately, we don't play always a role as a city. The events that happen occur because of civic organizations or churches or groups that want to use the Riverwalk or want to have a 5K run, and they organically happen. I wouldn't ever want to get into the point of dictating that, but we're a central community. We're a regional player where we are a destination for people to make things happen. When you look at that, why wouldn't you have things in Jasper? Because it's easy to get to from 6 or 7 other counties on a regional effort. Or why wouldn't you go ahead as a county have had things here? We're in the center of the county, and that's with great respect to other places in the county. But literally, we know that, and as mayor, I know that we're a draw because of that reason. It's a central location. People work here. They already are driving here. So I think it's just very opportunistic of what we bring as a city. And to have a Touch a Truck event, which was purely a city function, was just wonderful. We had a lot of calls about maybe getting into that, having other private vendors in, and we even looked at it ourselves. Can we perhaps have a sponsor? We may look at some things like that, but we really nodded our head the other day after that was over, going, it was just really good to be our city vehicle, because then we could highlight city staff and they could answer questions. And I think my only disappointment was the only video I shot. I did a Facebook Live feature, and you've heard the horns all morning. During that entire video, there was not a single horn blowing. So we're going to have to arrange that next year. But it was, just love to see that. We actually had some kids that were, the mother said that they were overwhelmed because it was just like amperage. I mean, it was like being on sugar high.
Yes. Yes, I saw all of these, of all ages, just being so proactively. I want to go see this one. I want to go see the other one. It was just, and then it gives that family dynamic as well, because the parents, you could see their face light up because their kids were very excited.
Yeah, it was a good event. It really was. It was a good weekend in Jasper, and very grateful for that. And so we've had a lot of that. And we just kind of, Prisma, I want to say last week we had the opportunity to have council members, redevelopment commission members, economic development commission members tour the Jasper Lofts projects. And this is a project that the city put some money to through the council about a year and a half ago, that received state tax credits, and then about $14 million overall total project investment from a private side to develop 67 apartments in the former Jasper Office Furniture Jofco building at 13th and Vine. And just this week we also are being presenting to the council another abatement for the project across the street, the Vine Street Lofts. But to be able to actually drive by and see a factory being converted to housing, and then to get in and see the work that's being done, and to see something that will change the entire neighborhood, and then add a senior housing component across the street in a factory that's been run down, that has gone through a bankruptcy long before I came into office, and come out now that will be a shining star. We're very excited because these things were identified as looking at revitalizing old buildings in our 2013 Downtown Riverfront Master Plan. And the fact that it's happening, and the potential for it to happen again at the Hoosier Desk site. And again, we'll look at the site, whether it's a building or not, it's the site. The building there now is in limited use. What could be there with the proposed cultural center would be fantastic. And then there's a River Center, which is a private development where Jasper Cabinet is by the depot. All these things, again, to identify, to have a vision that the people of Jasper put together in that path, to then identify the goals of that vision, and now to get an implementation stage. It was very exciting. And we didn't even do a ribbon cutting or groundbreaking, for that. They just started. So it's like, okay, good. We're very happy for it. So that's underway, the Jasper Lofts project, and you'll see a lot of work being done around 13th and Vine, 13th and Dewey.
Oh, thank you for letting us know. That is definitely an incredible approach to what's going on for this project. And the fact that it is in that area, just the spirit of Jasper, the Riverwalk, and Jasper's Mill, it all connects to what Jasper really has been trying to show, the community.
Exactly. We're doing really we're doing things that are related exactly to what had been done prior to us, of building off things what Rojac had done, and to look at these next steps. And we have some more private development involved than just pure public, but there's some public projects too. And you look at the parklands on the other part of downtown, and its progression. And again, progression will be determined again, starting that turning that first dirt over. The design aspects are being put in place now, really the engineering part, to make sure and get the bids out to be able to do that. And it's a very exciting time in Jasper, and this models again the growth of our businesses. This models again the investment we want to make in our downtown. This models our hospital and its investments it's making, even in things as progressive as telemedicine, to where they can look at the IU Cancer Center, and of certainly tying here to Jasper. We can look at coming up the University of Louisville, of doing neurology tie-ins to here in Jasper, of having some of that treatment, certainly of trauma, and the hospital's approaching a level of trauma center to be able to reach that aspect over a period of time. It again is investing in the community, and I go back to what the Drew Klasick, the professor from IUPUI, said: you either invest in your community or you manage your decline. And the community of Jasper, citizens, city, and businesses are investing in this community.
Absolutely, I agree with that, Mayor. Thank you for
Thank you. Good to be here with you.
For always, bringing us into the loop and giving us the awareness of not only the innovation, the progressiveness, and also the containment of the history of Jasper.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us here on Monday with the Mayor. This has been Prisma Lopez-Marin here at 18 WJTS.